Right, so today's video, it's I guess Memorial Day or Labor Day weekend, I think. I don't even know. The holidays are all kind of the same to me now. Same but different. Anyways, we got the trailer hooked up to the back. Today's kind of interesting because we just got back from camping. I was gonna make a video about it, but you know what? We were locked in as a family, enjoying it. This is like the last hoorah that we do before it starts to get too cold, even though I don't want that to be the case. I want to go camping some more towards the end, not towards the end, but now when it's getting cooler, because here camping in the summers is just way too hot. But anyways, we're headed to go back home to pick up the Honda Beat that we have, and then the Subaru Sambar. So the Sambar's going to Matthew, and then the Beat is going to Jimmy. Shout out to them. They've been so understanding of this truck, transmission going down and all that. And yeah, so it's time to get them their cars, and then we have more cars coming in on other trips anyway, so we got to be back for that. But yeah, now we're gonna head home, throw the Beat on here and throw the Sambar on here and go from there. All right, it's cool. This is where the fun begins. Let me be the first to tell you, I am so flippin' tired right now, but duty calls, we got to get work done. We got the Beat over there as well as the Sambar, so pull out the ramps. I think the Beat's gonna go in the very back. I'm gonna do some measurements real quick and see if maybe the Beat can go in the very front and the Sambar in the back, because the Sambar I think is the first one to get delivered. All right, just like that, this guy's on. You gotta remember, so this is almost 11 feet. These newer trucks, this overhang is kind of crazy. So setting up my blocks over here that ultimately will end up lifting it up enough so that we can get that over this bump essentially. I need to get a different box that sits further up on the tongue and that's more lower profile so that cars can fit like perfectly on there, so I don't have to do this. These yellow jackets are so annoying. It's about to get the chancla. But yeah, so I'm gonna pull it forward, get it on top of these, and then go from there. Just like that, so that it fits nicely. See if I can get this on video, killing this yellow jacket, because it's one bee that I cannot stand, and I don't know where it came from, but it really drives me nuts. I guess I won't be able to get it on video, maybe. Let's see. Oh, I split that thing in two. I got it on video. Yellow jackets. Anyway, gotta get the Beat loaded up now. I think I may need some wood for the Beat because it's so low, but we'll find out. Let this run because the battery was actually dead on it, sitting on the jump pack, but we'll load the Beat up next. I would say I'm happy with that. Those back wheels are actually on pretty well. May even back it up a little bit, but we got ample room up front here too, which is what I like. This one's up far enough. Just have to remember to actually take my chucks out this time, because last time I didn't and I thought I lost them. So take those out just for my own sanity or purposes that I did take them out. So we'll cinch these wheels down nice and tight. Probably one to there. One to there. And then we'll hit the road pretty soon. Cinch the Beat on as well and we'll be done. Just like that, we're loaded up, strapped up. Happy with it. So this is good. Slowly grinding away at that stomp with our tires. It's kind of interesting, but yeah. So this will be good. It's kind of crazy is that, wow, that's actually kind of loose. It's not loose, it's just the tires are low, but yeah. So Jimmy, you'll see this soon. Matthew, you'll see this soon. By the time you watch this video, you probably will already have it, but yeah. I didn't even get a chance to unload all the camping gear. I literally loaded up the cars and everything and then said I'll unload everything afterwards. So gonna unload the camping gear. Gonna go upstairs, shower real quick, get the family ready to go, and then shalom out of here and hit the road. Like an hour or two later, just double checking everything. Jimmy opted to buy one of these speedometers, so I put it in there for him so I don't forget it. I have to hit Matthew up to see if he wanted one, but just locking the cars up because while we travel, obviously if we stay at a hotel, I don't want anything to not be inside the truck or stuff to happen to the trucks. Yeah, stay at a hotel, then hit the back road on the road, ¿verdad? Chain's good, everything's good. ¿Todo está bien? ¿Chequeaste todos? ¿Que todos están bien? That ain't going nowhere. That ain't going nowhere. We get some Mendy keychains. Alright, so last trip to Vermont and then driving around, we put 925 miles, which is insane. So we'll reset that because we're starting a new trip. Let's see how many miles we put on. We're starting with 109,702. Looks like we'll get 310 range, which that'll probably change because the trailer's heavy. And then, yeah, that's a new sensor in place anyway. We're gonna hit the road and see how far tonight we get. I don't know, if you speculate, Megan, how far do you think we'll get tonight?
I think we'll make it a little more than halfway through Pennsylvania.
I don't know. We're gonna drive until like midnight. That's what happens. Like we have no choice. We have to drive 8 hours tonight. But I guess let's see what happens as we drive. We have to make it to West Virginia tonight. So catch us on the road. And this is a part of driving that really sucks, is dealing with the BS traffic. But I don't mind long hauls, right?
No, those are fine. It's just the traffic that kills it.
Yeah, the traffic is the annoying part. So yeah. So we made it to Pennsylvania, aka Pennsylvania. T-minus 1 hour and 30 or 29 minutes to, what was it called?
Half a mile. Keep left to stay on I-78 West.
Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. So what I like to do is split it up into 3 hour increments. So it's a lot easier. So this is the first 3 hours that we're driving, and then the next 3 hours, and then essentially it'll be 6 hours. And then mentally, I only have 2 hours left after that, which
keep left to stay on I-78
kind of
West.
tricks me into thinking that, you know, it's less. Instead of looking at the clock and saying 8 hours left, it's just 3 hours left.
Continue on I-78 West.
You can hear Fig in the background, but look at that beautiful, what kind of color would you call that, Megan?
Tangerine.
Tangerine sunset. That's a sunburnt sunset right there, but
Sunset.
we're T-minus 2 hours and 30 minutes from the next checkpoint as to where we then will put the last coordinates as to where we got to go tonight. So, how is it so far, Megan?
There you go.
Mechanicsburg?
Yeah, that's what the place is called.
That's funny.
We're good. We're starting.
Yeah, we are
We're
starving, yeah. Boys are back there chilling, grilling like villains. And we're just gonna keep driving. Alright, we're somewhere in West Virginia and there's a burning gauntlet is what it looks like. Not gauntlet, I don't know what you would say, smokestack. Can't really see it from, it's there. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, we've been on the road probably since 4 p.m. I want to say this was like, I think 8 hours or so. So T-minus 1 hour and 37 minutes. It's 12:49 p.m. It says we'll get there at 2:26, which I don't really like to drive this late at night, but when we have to make it, when we have to push, so tomorrow's day isn't as crazy as today. But today's not that crazy. It's just that we had a lot of stuff going on. Camping, then coming right out of camping, loading up the cars and heading out. Makes it kind of a hectic day, but it's more like trying to meet this crazy deadline. Not anything other than just tomorrow gives us a little bit more wiggle room to do more things. But yeah, so we're in West Virginia now, hightailing it to where we got to go, and then tomorrow I'll catch you back up. It's like 1:23 a.m. and Google decides that it's a good idea to start throwing us in the most random roads, I think, in West Virginia. Like,
yeah, we're in West Virginia. Like these random back road, like boony areas in West Virginia.
Like I think I'm in the back of somebody's house right now. That's what it feels like. But I don't know why it threw us this way, to be 100% honest with you. Somehow we ended up on this road. And yeah, I already like missed one turn. And there's like no good way to turn this trailer around in this truck. Luckily there was like another street that I backed the trailer into and I, you know, pull forward, and then even some of the turns says please slow down, like narrow bridge. It's like, what? Where are we?
This is so weird.
And we're on this for another, I guess, 2 miles here, but we got 66 miles to go to the hotel. So Yeah, like Megan said, if this was during the day, this would be a cool little exploration, but it's not. It's pitch black.
1:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And all we want to do is get to the hotel to go to sleep.
Yeah. All we want to do is sleep. So I guess you'll catch us back up when we get to the hotel. Or if we end up finding Sasquatch or whatever's out here.
The freaking dog man, whatever that thing
Dog
is.
man?
Yeah, it's like
I don't know. We're going to keep driving here on these back roads. And there's no service to make.
Redneck with a shotgun.
Yeah, redneck Freddy Krueger or something back here. But there's just no service out here either. So it's like, you're in the boonies, you're in the sticks. Yeah, so we'll just keep going. All right, we made it back to some sort of civilization, but I think this is what the issue is this road must have been closed at some point or another, and so it threw us on that loop-de-loop weird area. But yeah, so we're an hour out now.
Raccoon Run Road.
Raccoon Run Road. Oh man, the adventures of Mendy Imports and his family.
West Virginia.
West Virginia, this is it for you in a nutshell. So if you want to live vicariously through us, here you go. We just went down a sketchy road.
You don't ever need to repeat it.
Yeah.
What we're doing.
But yeah, I think most people would have been like freaked out or been like, what the fuck? Cherry Camp Road. But here we are. We're gonna make it to our destination. Can you tell Lola's happy to be out of the car? Finally made it here. It's 2:30 something.
2:34.
Parked up. Oh, we're not the only trailer.
Hey, go to yours.
Now we're gonna go to bed. It's the next day. We're about maybe 10-15 minutes from the drop-off point. Matthew, if you're watching this, unfortunately, when they glued this down with that double-sided stick tape or epoxy, whatever they use, when you drive on the highway on the trailer, it kind of flaps it, but no big deal. So those on that side had completely shifted and fallen out. No damage to the truck, which is nice, just to my box. It was resting on top of this plastic box. But anyway, I wanted to fix these a little bit better so that when I go to pull the truck off, it doesn't do anything crazy. Luckily, with the block I would have for the truck, for the tongue jack of the trailer, and one-handedly in the truck's jack, the scissor jack that it comes with, I can just simply lift the truck up, lift those wheels, and fix the issue. That's much better. Tools are back in the truck. Put up down the seat, and then we'll head out to this new location, this new home. Got to go in the pool, so now the clothes get to dry in the back. Shout out to Holiday Inn Express and Suites. Always take care of us. Cool, so we made it here to the Tonya's. Oh, sorry, I can't even read, but we made it here to Tonya's Country Kitchen. We're about to unload the cars and get to it. Matthew, unfortunately, could not be here because he's working. So he sent his friend Crystal to come pick it up. So get this thing unloaded. I should probably pull up. I was just here for the thumbnail photo. Now it's better. So we'll get these things unstrapped, get them started up, let them idle. Hopefully the battery's not too dead on this one, because hopefully Matthew won't need to replace it. Wow. Just like that, the beat's unloaded. Everything's unstrapped. Just double check that the ramps are good here. And here, looks good. We'll get the truck unloaded now. And just like that, the sandbar's gone. The beat's loaded back up. That's not going anywhere. That's not going anywhere. So, huge shout out to Matthew. Huge shout out to Crystal and her family, her husband, her daughter. So sweet. Whenever I meet anybody while I'm on the road from doing what I do, it brings the biggest joy to my heart. It really truly does. And I'm not saying that to BS with anybody, but honestly, I keep doing what I'm doing because of the people that I meet and how awesome it is. It's weird to think that I put these videos out on YouTube and people watch them, and then they know the kids, they know us, and they're like, oh, it's so great, we love it when we see this. And it's like, honestly, it's awesome. It's like reassuring that you guys do this. So it's huge shout out to them. Shout out to the family out here for being here and hanging out and doing what we're doing. So, saluden. Shout out to Lola. That face, though. I love you, Lola. All right, we're going to hit the road. Let's go. If you're wondering how we do it, this is how we do it. And Lola, I get it. absolutely hates it because it's just not terrible. So eventually we'll grow out of this. The plan Megan and I have been talking about is once this is paid off, we'll keep it and put it to work, Toro, or I don't know, sell it. But honestly, by the time I go to trade this in, it's not going to be worth much because of the amount of miles we've put on. But thinking about getting like a schoolie or a Sprinter van so we could just live out of that instead of hotels, right?
That'd be so nice.
That would be really nice. Now, headed to Jimmy's house. Jimmy, we'll see you soon. Again, by the time you watch this video, I don't know when it'll be. And just like that, literally seconds, we're in Ohio, which is crazy to think. Next stop, Indiana. Well, I'm sure we'll stop for some gas because next official stop is Indiana in Jimmy's place. So yeah, we're 400 miles. Wow. Yep. So
is it bad that that's nothing?
Yeah, that really is nothing in retrospect. So we drove 550 last night to get here. What's another 400, right?
Seriously.
It's a ladder effect. Should we go back to Oregon again?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh, well, we're not too far.
That's what happens. This is how we end up across the country. We find ruckuses in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
That was 6 hours away.
6 hours away?
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. Let's go get
and
them.
And then, another, what was it, 5 hours?
Yeah, to Seattle.
To Seattle. And we're like, oh, that's not bad at all.
And then another
we're
4
only 4 hours from my parents' house. Oh, yeah, let's just go.
And that's how we end up what we do. So, yeah. Indiana. Thank you, Google. I stopped recording just because we were just driving and I was locked in doing that. And I'm actually pretty tired. We got to the hotel, I think it was like at 2:30. We probably didn't pass out closer to 3. And then Lola wanted to wake up to use the bathroom at, what, 7:30 this morning?
I don't even know.
So I had to be the one to get up and let Lola out because Megan was feeding Casper. So, yeah, I've been up since 7:30 today and went to bed at 3. So that's what, 4.5 hours of sleep. So
Yeah.
even during the day, I'm pretty beat. So we're T-minus 2 hours and 26 minutes from Jimmy's house. I told him we'd be there closer to probably 6:37 maybe. Because we'll probably stop and get some more fuel before we get there. But yeah, we're in Indiana. We just left Ohio. Casper's on blowout number what now?
2.
Blowout number 2. And the boys are doing their schoolwork, phonics. So yeah, and this is pretty much what we've been seeing. Whole lot of what, Megan? Corn and windmills.
Wind turbines.
Wind turbines. Just so you guys see it on video. This one's starting to walk, which means trouble for us. Megan said he did it a couple times back and forth. Dale, Fig, dale. Oh, Cassie, dale, go. He's been walking home, like just pacing a little bit. He's kind of starting to hold his footing. Eso, dale. Aka-chan, Aka-chan, Aka-chan. Well, Megan said he had bumped his forehead earlier. Was he really?
Yeah, he was taking like 6 steps.
Look at him, look at him. Look at him go. Eso! Eso! Let's go. Alright, we're somewhere in Indiana already. We just had to stop to refuel and to get a Powerball from Indiana in the middle of nowhere town because that's where we went. And we're hitting the road. We are T-minus something away from Jimmy's house. Okay, let's go. Right, so the beat's gone. We are empty trailer. We're 2 hours and 30 minutes from our next location, which is where we're gonna call home for tonight. Augie blew his pants out of Jimmy's house. Sorry, Jimmy. I know that was disgusting, but he had diarrhea, and so we had to change him. Casper's been having diarrhea too. I kind of have the runs too. I know that's TMI, but the joys of being on the road. Anyway, so we're just gonna spend the night in somewhere, I think outside of Toledo, Ohio or something like that, and then hit the road tomorrow and start making it back towards home. I was gonna try and find a car to put on the back of that trailer, but I guess I spoke too soon. Sometimes it's difficult to find them. Sometimes it's really easy to find. Like when I went to Vermont, it's pretty straightforward, but right now, for some reason, I can't find one that's feasible to get it. So Fig is hungry. We're tired. I really want good night's sleep, so getting to the hotel at midnight is better than getting there at 3 a.m., right?
Yeah, absolutely it is.
So Yeah, and we all kind of need some cool down time.
Some good R&R.
Yeah. So tomorrow will probably be more relaxed day, wake up, easy going. I think we'll only be 10 hours from home, which is pretty good. So we'll take it easy. Even if we get home late, it's better than, you know, getting no sleep, I guess. So catch us tomorrow. Let's see if we find another car to haul. If not, then we'll go home empty trailer or Facebook Marketplace time. See what we find. Maybe find some more scooters, maybe a K car around here. I don't know. Actually, Megan, as soon as I get off with this, we'll start checking Facebook. That's like, you know, it's hard for me to face the camera, but in retrospect, the other thing is if we don't find a car to bring home that we're being paid to bring home, the other thing is like just looking on Facebook Marketplace, see what we find around here that we can take home, flip it, or, you know, make a couple extra bucks off of it or something like that. So that's always a way to supplement some sort of income. So when people come at me and they're like, oh, you're buying all these things and this and that, yeah, but there's a purpose to it. It's called a flip. Like, you got to keep coming. Like, as much as I would love to keep all the things that come through Mendy Imports, like some of them I can't. I got to keep making money and keep making a living. So I get it, I flip it, and move on to the next thing. So is that a bad thing? No, I think it's just part of what I do. And some people like it, some people don't. Sometimes it's a good gamble, sometimes it's a bad gamble. It's just knowing, it's more knowing what to get, not just getting anything that might be junk, if that makes sense. So anyways, been talking a lot. We're gonna keep driving. Again, shout out to Jimmy and his wife and his family. The boys ran around in his place, and sorry that I didn't film there. I try to be as private as possible when it comes to people, unless they want to be on camera. Yeah, keep their privacy. If you want to be on camera, just next time make sure you let me know if I come and say hi to you or see you or anything like that. So yeah, for now, we're gonna keep driving because I've been talking a lot. Back on the road, we stayed just outside of Toledo, or maybe in Toledo. This is what always interests me when you're out here kind of in the Midwest or upper Midwest. $2.93 for gas, so cool for that. Diesel's $3.24, but do you see what it says right there? Slurpee. So one time we were driving by, I'm like, dang, what's $1? Just happens to be a Slurpee. So we're just topping it off here. Quick $14 or more, but yeah. So we're gonna hit the road and make it home tonight. Projecting that we're going to make it home tonight.
What are you doing?
Eating watermelon.
What? You gotta say it louder.
Eating watermelon. I can't eat watermelon.
Do you know what state we're in?
No?
We're in Ohio. Actually, no, we're in Pennsylvania. We just crossed into Pennsylvania. Casperito!
No, I haven't ordered anything. Made it to Pennsylvania. Fig had another blowout, so just doing some laundry because Augie crapped his pants yesterday, so we hadn't cleaned this. So luckily we could do laundry inside of there and then just put it to dry back here as we drive. Of course, while we're here, Lola gets to do her thing too. Get some water, even though she's very particularly picky about drinking water. Sometimes she'll go days without drinking water at home. And then when she's on the road, all she wants to do is drink water, which I don't blame her. So we try and get her as much water, but sometimes, like this instance, she doesn't want to drink any water. So let her do her thing, and then we'll all get back in the car and hit the road. Little bit of an update here. Sí, para que aprenda algo nuevo, ¿sí o no?
Es todo lo mismo, ¿no?
Sí, la misma cosa.
Diferente, el sistema viene siendo diferente, los motoritos más chiquitos.
Sí, eso es todo, pero la misma cosa. Un mecánico es un mecánico, ¿sí o no?
Claro.
Hay muchos que chillan, no, que no quiero hacer este trabajo, que el carro es igual, con que uno tenga las partes de la cosa.
Desde tú trabajas en los Mercedes, a mí también todas son
Sí.
putas, son mecánicas.
Exacto. And Gonzalez got it here, he's got
Lo único que hay que,
everything.
Hay que,
Ajá.
como son sistemas nuevos, a veces de que uno empieza a trabajarlos,
Sí,
hay que trabajarlos con cuidado, para aprender
claro.
de ellos.
Aprendiendo poquito a poco, por eso, prende un poquito a poco para este.
Pero Lo que pasa es que en este sistema lo único
Sí.
que debe tener uno en cuenta los vacuos.
Sí, esa es la cosa, los vacuum. Con toda esa línea. Ahí tiene como 100 líneas de vacuum, ¿sí o no?
Por eso es lo único que tiene, porque este es el mismo sistema de los carros viejos dientes.
Claro.
Carburados,
Ujú.
que vienen con carburación.
Bueno, creo que este es inyectado de gasolina, pero es similar a un carburador, si no estoy
Sí.
incorrecto. Pero como ¿se recuerda los Chevy que tenían el Spider?
Ujú.
Similar así, excepto
Porque
que más pequeño.
Yo me empecé a trabajar con estas babosadas de vacuos.
Sí,
Ahí en Tijuana era lo que trabajábamos nosotros más cuando vienen encarbuladas. Era todo
Sí.
el desvergue de mangueras.
pura manguera. Es lo que mire toda esa manguera aquí, ya.
Sí.
Tanta pura verga de manguera ahí.
Y eso ya toda esa mierda yo estoy acostumbrado.
Sí, yeah.
Empecé con ellos. Ya digo que aquí ya
We're dropping this off for a friend, but we're headed back in here. What's cool about coming here is, like he said, it's simple mechanics. If you didn't catch what he was basically saying that simple mechanics. It's just like, if you're a mechanic and you can work on cars, you can work on cars. He says people are like, oh, can I bring your Mercedes? Like, yeah, bring the freaking Mercedes. I'll take care of it. I'll do it. It's still, being a mechanic is still being a mechanic, right? I mean, you have to have some specialty tools, but I like mechanics like this, where it's like you can bring them something and they're like, just bring me the parts and I'll take care of it, because they do it. He was saying in Tijuana, that's how they, like, we were looking at the midget, but that's how they see him, with all, like, the carbureted lines, vacuums, this, that, and the other. And so, yeah. But for now, we're going to hit the road and do something else. I got to clean up the garage today. So just got back from Virginia, but I left the truck here, and they took care of it. They tinted the back window, so now everything's ceramic tint now, which is sick. Same thing with the windshield. Now we actually have UV protection up in here, which is a huge plus. Very happy and excited about that. We got Kim working on it here, cleaning the bed. Yeah. But the reality is Peggy's finally putting this thing back together.
I want it to be longer. Yeah, because it makes that short look odd. Yeah, I want it to be longer.
This thing looks sick. Almost there. He's almost there. Are you going to paint the plastics, or are you going to leave them like that faded?
Leave them like this.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to, it's going to just create more of a...
I actually like the pink and purple look.
Yeah, me too. I think on the green it looks really nice.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do the blue on the other side.
Oh, so you got two different colors?
Yeah,
You got the Harley Quinn van now.
basically.